Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has said he agreed to visit Beijing in April and that he has invited China's Xi Jinping for a state visit later next year. This comes as the two leaders held phone talks to discuss a wide range of bilateral issues following their talks in Busan nearly a month ago. Our Seung-jae has more.
U.S. President Donald Trump announced that he has accepted an invitation from Chinese President Xi Jinping to visit Beijing in April. The White House confirmed that the offer was made during a telephone call between the two leaders on Monday morning, where they discussed a wide range of bilateral issues and ongoing geopolitical challenges. Among the topics were China's subdued purchases of American soybeans, the war in Ukraine, and rising tensions over Taiwan. The latest call comes several weeks after the two leaders held a summit in South Korea. In a social media post following Monday's call, President Trump described the conversation as productive, saying the two leaders addressed China's exports of chemicals used in fentanyl production, progress on farm imports, and cooperation on the war in Ukraine. He said both sides had made meaningful progress since their summit in South Korea, and added now was the time to set sights on the big picture. The Chinese government also released its account of the call. State media reported that President Xi urged both nations to preserve what he described as the positive momentum achieved in South Korea. Beijing emphasized that the Ukraine conflict remains a priority and said that China is seeking further communication with Washington on international security concerns. The Chinese readout also contained stronger language on Taiwan. According to Beijing, President Xi stressed that China views Taiwan's return as an essential component of the post-war international order and reiterated that Beijing expects Washington to respect what it describes as China's core interests. President Trump has previously said that Taiwan was not discussed during the South Korea summit, but White House officials have yet to clarify whether it was raised during Monday's call. Meanwhile, as part of that diplomatic push, President Trump also confirmed that he has invited President Xi for a formal state visit to the United States. Both visits are expected to frame the next phase in the effort to restore more predictable relations between the world's two largest economies. Seung-jae, ArirangNews.